I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
This is the time of the season that them redfish are going to start schooling up, getting ready for their migration. So a good place we've been posting up is over here on Moore's Cummins, especially on an outgoing tide. Them redfish have been starting to get in here in Moore's Cummins and Big Bayou. Start getting their schooling ready to make their move out to the Gulf. So if you can get on an outgoing tide and get on these edges of these channels, there have been black drum. There has been good redfish all through here. Also, the Klondikes on both sides of the Klondikes are still holding good fish, and the terminal. I've been using cut menhaden, cut mullet. If you got perch has been doing the ticket also. If you got that piggy perch, you're going to wind up catching your trout. You're going to wind up getting you some reds. So right now, I've been working all this area around the Klondikes and the old terminal. Been a bunch of good fish through here. If you do have live shrimp, then get you a popping cork and start working all this area around California Hoe. There have been good trout all through here in Redfish Bay all the way back up to Estes. So you can get on a good drift and put them live shrimp or your favorite plastics under a popping cork and start drifting. Been a lot of good fish running all the way from Estes back to Redfish Bay. So get your favorite plastics, get you some shrimp. Still a lot of good fish all around through here. Also over here in Big Cut, there have been some good black drum through here. Been using just a lead head, live shrimp or dead shrimp or even fish bites have been the ticket. Also over here in Yucca, we've been catching pretty good little schools of black drum through here in Yucca. So get out there, find that dirty water, get up high where you can see those fish, and you're going to get you a couple limits of good fish. If you don't find them there, right now this time of the season, these islands up next to ICW here, they've been holding redfish. Cut menhaden, cut mullet, live piggy perch have been the ticket. Still a lot of good fish all around these bays right now. El Reef is another good place to post up. Them schools of redfish are starting to school up. You'll be able to see them tailing if you get up there on these reefs. Been using cut bait. A lot of good cut bait out there. A lot of big ladyfish right now. Cut menhaden, cut mullet. They've all been holding good fish, and they've all been eating all that dead bait. Also, these chains of islands up against this channel and all around the shrimp boat channel right now, there's good redfish all through here. So if you don't find them right there, I'd jump over, go do something totally different. Some days you got to just make a total change. When I do that, I'll go from the north to the south. That's when I'll jump back over here by Stedman's. Stedman's is another good place right now that these fish are starting to school up. And you get up on top of this reef with your favorite bait, you're going to find some good trout. There's still some big trout being caught. And there's good redfish all along the Stedman's right now, all the way back down towards Fin and Feather. So get your favorite bait, work that reef. Early in the morning, I've been working right here Stedman's all this whole flat. Just kind of bouncing around through here. We've been picking up some trout between 18 and 20 inches, just bumping through this grass and these potholes, still holding a lot of good fish. If you jump over here on the other side of Redfish Bay, all the way back here in the very back, let that sun poke up. We've been working these back little coves back here in the back with our favorite cut baits. There have been good redfish all in these little back coves back here. If you get back over here by Sunray Channel on these back islands over here, there have been black drum through here. There have been redfish through here. So still a lot of good fish in our bay systems. So get your favorite bait. If one side of the freeway don't work, jump to the other side. It might just be a time frame that the water flow ain't moving. But if you'll just wait it out and let that water start flowing, you're going to start finding these fish all along these islands up against these ICW channels right through here. So get your favorite bait, work these areas, work them slow. Once you find a school, try not to spook them. On those calmer mornings when you can get out here to Corpus Christi Bay, all these wells out here have been holding fish. So jump on one well, these gas wells out here. Live shrimp has been the ticket. We've been using a popping cork with a long leader, 12, 15-inch leader. Jumping from one well to another. You might just get 1 or 2 fish off of each well. Once you do find the trout, they have been a pretty good bite. There have been some decent ones still out here. We've been just jumping from well to well. Been getting our limits out here. So pick your day to come out here. Don't catch it too rough. But still a lot of good fish out here on these gas wells out in Corpus Bay. As the sun comes up, coming back down here by Indian Point Pier and working this shoreline up tight, real tight up on these flats with our cut bait, using, a half-ounce weight up above the leader and just letting them baits set up in these flats and these little guts. They have been good redfish all through here, all the way back down to this inlet coming into Ingleside. So still a lot of good fish out in Corpus Christi Bay. Portland shoreline still holding good fish. Take your time, work it slow. Out here up against these rocks, there's still been good trout through here. So if those of you that still using croaker, this is a good little area to target all the way back down to Berry Island. Been a lot of good trout still being caught, some good decent numbers through here.
Thanks for watching. This is Capt Monte.